Richmond, and we are back in the Diet Dr. Pepper series here in the Gen 4 cars, running here at Richmond for 100 laps. Hot temperatures out there, but it is not going to be nearly as hot during the race. We had practice during the day here, and track temps were about 130. But this is going to be a night race, so track temps should go down to about 70-ish based on my practice. And running a custom setup once again, which I think will be fun. It's pretty loose, but it's not going to be anything quite like what we had at Auto Club. See if we can't qualify good here. That's not a good run to the line. Track temp still high for this, I'm feeling. And we're losing it. Let's try and get another run to the line. That was terrible. Very bright. See if we can't qualify decently, but I'm not sure we're going to have much. No, we're not going to have anything. That was bad. There's less grip out here than there was in practice. Okay. One of these days I'd like to get started off with some decent track position, but not today. Alright, 22.5's best we can do. Bumps us up to 15th. It's right about where we've been all season with qualifying so far. And we'll see if we can sneak a top 10 out of this. Hopefully, we can continue our streak of some decent runs. I think it should be about 4 o'clock, 4:30 for qualifying here at the moment. But race doesn't start until 7:45 in sim, which should be right about the time that the track lights come on. I kind of wanted to time that right so we wouldn't have a jarring transition in the middle of the race. It should come on within the first couple laps and not be too bad. Let's see what the pole time is and see who's up there. Eric with a 22.3, so we were only a couple tenths off of that. And then Shane at 22.4, so really we're not that far off being up there. Just couldn't quite eke out that extra little bit. And then Shane in second, Alex, Colton, and then Warren. Ryan and Kevin. Kevin's going to be looking to bounce back from his spin at California last week. Still leading the points by, I think, about 80 over Sean. I think Sean is in second, and we're in third at the moment. But drop weeks haven't started counting yet. They will once I enable them in a few weeks, once we get further into the season. I did a little bit of practice, and hopefully that means I'll be a little bit decent here. We'll see. But not sure. Let's see if there's anybody out. Can I skip to live? I don't know how to do that. How do we go live? I don't know. I can't remember. There it is. Let's see if anybody's out here. Marius running a Miller Lite scheme. That's a good looking one. Getting a little loose. Let's see what the track temp is at the moment. 105. So it's already come down about 30 degrees, but that felt even slicker than practice for some reason. Got Sage out here. I've definitely loosened it up. It's a lot scarier off the corner than the default set, but I thought that was good. Richmond is just one of those places you kind of have to drive really easy into the corner and try and not loop it out of the corner. That's how it always was with the old ARCA car and running the Cup cars when they had a ton of power. So just kind of the way this place races. If you got a good amount of horsepower. Colton getting some extra practice after hurrying to get into this race. Much appreciated him showing up every week when he can. Always fun racing with him. He will be a contender for the championship, no doubt. And looks like it is over. So, 7:45. Track lights should come on quickly. See what the track temp is. 85, so much less. See if we can get a decent long run in. This is what I'm running. I moved the brakes to 60. I think it's going to get tight long run. I mean, you're still going to have the danger of looping it off the corner if you're a little bit too aggressive on throttle, but I think middle of the corner and on entry it's going to get tight. we'll just have to see how it feels. I did a 20-lap run, and I tried putting 2 tires on it, and that was way too loose for me. I don't think we're going to be trying that in the race. I thought I might as well, if I'm going to think about doing it, since we've seen it have so much success this season, might as well see what it's going to feel like, and I did not enjoy it. Maybe it's just the spread, because I only did 20 laps, so maybe the left sides weren't worn down enough to counteract it or something. I don't know. I would feel like more wear on the left sides would exaggerate the looseness. But I imagine Nick will be able to get it to work if he decides to try that. He's going to be starting in the back somewhere. Let's see. Yep, track lights just came on, I think. Nick's starting in 33rd. We got 37 cars here again. Basically a full field. It's probably about how many cars they had running here in 2000. 37 entries. I believe. They may have had 43. But there were some races here they didn't do a full field.
My graphics were going kind of retarded.
Shane had to reset, go to pit road for the start. That's unfortunate.
That sucks.
I imagine he'll get some cautions to get caught back up. First night race of the season, though. One of the only night races of the season. Richmond back in the day used to always be a night race, back in the 2000s at least. It was always exciting. We'll also have Bristol later in the year. We're doing the night Bristol, the Sharpie 500,
My graphics are crap.
instead of the day Bristol, which I think will be fun as well. Getting ready to take the green. That stinks for Shane.
The shadows or something turned up. Nighttime, I know mine's actually down quite a bit as well.
100 laps here at Richmond. I think fuel-wise we could probably stretch it, which is unfortunate, but I think we're going to want tires before we want fuel anyway. Coming to the green here for another fun race, hopefully. Got Dan and Nick Martin just around us here, and Sage just in front of us. Get it into 4th, and be nice and smooth. Got Tyler just underneath us as well. Nice and smooth on the throttle. Richmond also a place where the outside can work. But you can say that basically about any track on iRacing these days. Might see if we can make up some track position here early on. I'd love to be able to get a top 5 this season, but I don't know if I'm quick enough. Unfortunately. Got Spencer in here. This may be the first race he's joined us this season. Good racing with him as always. The front stretch is going to have to be... You're going to have to be careful on the front stretch. We were getting all very loose. I wasn't even going full throttle in practice, but with those high track temps, there's just no grip. Probably won't be as big of a problem here, but I think later in the run, as the tires get heated up, it could come into play. See if we can't find a way around Sage. Work our way forward a little bit. Everybody's doing good so far. He leaves the bottom open there. See if we can't take advantage. Alright, get by him. Puts us P12. Back behind Nick Martin. And Ian, right there in the 85. Mostly single file throughout front half of the field here now. Oh, he got a little bit of a bad exit. Take a look on his inside.
Still there.
A little bit loose there. You got to be careful.
Stay low.
Don't want to be gassing it up too hard while you're turning it, while you got a bunch of wheel put into it, because that will slide it really easily.
Got one outside. Still there.
Just be nice and patient. Don't need to push the tires too hard early on, in case we do get a long run.
Must have just been something about the transition from day to night. Now that it's cool, it's dark. I got 90 frames.
Yeah, that is weird. Ian running a bit higher there, maybe trying to let us go.
Stay low.
He'll get a good exit though.
All clear, all clear.
That's good. At least you made it.
Ooh. Nearly got into the back of him, overdriving it. Don't want to do that.
Outside.
Yeah, I probably should have started in the back
Clear
there.
high, clear high. Got one outside. Stay low.
See if we can make this pass, catch up to Connor. Or that's Sean and then Connor. Puts us top 10.
Digging, man.
Made up some ground early. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think if we do get cautions, first of all, being able to make it on fuel is going to make things interesting. There may not be a ton of pitting. But if there is, I think we're just going to take 4. This track should be big enough, even with a large field like this, that you can take 4 and not go a lap down, I think, depending, maybe if you're in the way back, that might be an issue.
22.806.
I meant to adjust the fuel a little bit, the fuel capacity, to maybe make it so we had to do a pit stop, but I ended up forgetting. But that's alright. Like I said, I think tires are going to be more important. But we will see. There could be fast guys out here that can save the tires the whole run and be quick and not have to worry about fuel. We're so close on fuel that I think if it goes all green, which I doubt it will, we probably can still stretch it, but if we get even one caution, most likely we can make it the whole way. Yeah, we're 3 laps to the good at the moment. Need to keep that in mind with the short tracks. If I want to force people to need to pit at least once. We'll see if it... I don't even think it'll be a problem, but we'll see. So far, it's racing pretty good. I'm glad we're still green, and we were able to make up some ground early on, catching up to Sean here. We might fall back later. I don't know if we're doing good things to the tires or not. I don't feel like I'm hurting them too bad. Overdriving turn 1 a little bit. Pretty spread out at the moment though. Nobody too close to each other. Not much too wide happening in front of us at this point. If this goes green long enough, we could get into some lap traffic. 23 O's up front. I think that's about a half second of fall off at this point. It's probably not going to be a ton of time fall off, but the handling could go away. I think it's going to be, if you're not sliding the rear end out too much, I think it's going to be more about the right front this week. Because we're getting real pushy through the center. And the harder it gets to turn through the center of the corner, the more wheel input we're going to have. And it's probably going to make it looser off the corner. We really want to back up the corners and just roll it nice and smooth through the center so we're not putting any more pressure on that right front. Nick Martin's catching up to us, I think, a little bit.
Down here.
Starting to get a little bit stacked up here. I believe that's Billy up in the yellow car, maybe. A little bit different paint scheme this week. He's switching them out every week. Always cool to see which one he's running. Little wall tap on entry. Never hurt anybody. Great first run so far. Don't want to jinx it. But I'm having a good time. Feel like we may want to run a little bit higher. I don't know. Back in this time, they were putting sealer on the track, and everybody would start off running the bottom. And then when the sealer worn off and the grip went away, they'd start migrating up the track, and it'd be everybody running a bit higher and then a bit higher, and then they go all the way to the top. Those races were always fun to watch. Can almost get a run on Sean, but not quite. Let's take a look at our time fall off. Fastest laps at 22.4. We're right now about a second slower. Can almost get a good enough run to get underneath them out of turn 4, but we're not quite there yet. Oh, we got somebody a lap down up here holding low, I think. Trying to get to pit road, possibly. Oh, that's SK. He's just running the apron. Holding his line, though. Doing a good job. Yeah, it's starting to get dangerous on the front stretch. We got to be aware of that. Probably only be using 3/4 throttle up there. Or it will start to get real squirrely real quick. Oh, Billy had a massive push on exit there. It looked like he was going right up to the wall on exit of 2. But he still is ahead of Ryan. Ryan looking to maybe set up a pass on him. Can't quite get there though. Grab the wall again. That's fine though. Still running the 23.3s, I think. Basically the whole field. Take a few more laps before tire difference starts to matter much. If tire difference ever starts to matter. This is a pretty fun combo. It's not easy. You kind of have to be on top of it. But I'm glad. Oh. Little contact there. He drifted up half a lane, and we just get into this left rear a little bit. I'm all over this yellow line. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Looks like we're going to be seeing some lap traffic here. We keep it lower through the corners, we gain on them, but they still gain on exit. So it's going to be really hard to make a pass or set one up. We got a little wiggly there. We maybe could throw it in here.
Got one outside.
I don't know if we'll be able to complete the pass, plus we overdrove it.
Stay low. You're clear high. Clear
Yeah. Outside's really powerful until you get right alongside of them. Oh, first yellow of the day. Somebody stopped on track, it looked like. Maybe they spun though. Tough to tell.
Past the 8-car.
Hopefully he didn't just stop on track, because that was a really fun run there.
Catch the 96 car.
Are we going to pit for tires? We got, I don't even know how many sets we got. We got 3 sets, plenty of tires. We could definitely take some. We'll be about a second slower,
Pit road is now open.
which would drop us quite a bit. We could maybe try and get some bonus points here, but I think the safest bet is probably pit for tires. Let's go ahead and do it. Ryan's staying out there. That's not a bad idea. We've tried that a couple times this season already, and it hasn't really worked out, so we're going to add a gallon as well.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right, what are the tires? 83, 86. We'll take 4. I don't trust 2 tires with this combo, I don't think. Maybe late, we'll try it, but
That's it. Go.
I think that's very dangerous. Don't speed. We nearly got out ahead of Sean.
Let the 17 car by.
Well, that's Sage. Oh, we did get ahead of Sean. Saw the green car. Sage gained some spots, though. I think he was behind us, wasn't he? I don't know. We're up to 10th. Ryan stayed out
Sorry,
up
scared
there.
Ryan. I was trying to grab paper towel.
We will see how that works out for him. Billy is up to 3rd with Kevin. No, Kevin's up behind Warren.
Ooh, felt sweaty first 40 laps.
Eric's in 4th. Nick Martin jumped a bunch. Did he take 2? That's crazy if so. See how that works out. I tested it. Didn't like it. But 97, 95 on the lefts, that's about, I mean, I did 20 laps and they were like right around that percentage, and I took rights only and it was looping at every end of the track. So I don't know. Don't have to put any more fuel in it, but maybe we want to loosen it up later, I don't know.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now.
Due to green, white, checkered, this restart is now double file, but I don't think green, white, checkered has anything to do with it. I think Dylan just came out of the pits and he's a lap down, so he's technically on the inside. I was wondering, I was like, is there nobody a lap down? We were in lap traffic, I thought.
Get ready.
Little stack up. Get ready to go back green here.
8 cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Don't get too bad of a start. We're in 11th, it looks like. So Ryan staying out, even though he was in front of us. I guess we just lost the spot to Nick Martin. But we got ahead of Sean. So maybe somebody else took 2. Oh, we are loose. Where did all our grip go?
Top 10. You're clear high, clear high.
We make the pass, though. This thing's wanting to jump sideways. I guess the track got heated up.
Oh, you did.
Ah, you're fine. I'm just rolling around.
All right, it's all you see.
Almost look underneath Connor. Oh, nearly getting to the back of him, not looking at the track. Looking at his back bumper. We got Sean coming back as well.
Outside.
He's going to the outside. Maybe not a bad idea.
Stay low.
But we're going to get to the inside on Connor. It's getting kind of stacked up here, though. Not sure we want to be on the inside. Three wide, Kevin to the inside. Very scary.
Stay low. You're on the bottom 3 wide.
We're 3 wide now.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Oh, give room. Make sure we give room. Okay, we're alive.
Clear, all clear.
That was scary. Still 3 wide behind us. They're doing great. Keeping it. Keeping room and keeping it clean. Jumps us up to P7. That was some intense racing there early on. Kevin got through it. Made a big move, go 3 wide. Luckily everyone kept it clean. We kind of just had to follow him. Couldn't really back out of it. And they're going to be stuck in that battle, and that gives us an opportunity to pull away a little bit. Oh, maybe some contact up ahead with Alex and Eric. Colton up there on the outside. They were 3 wide for a moment. Colton to 2nd place now. Nick Martin hanging on really well. If he did take 2, I think he has to have taken 2 to gain that much track position. And he is sitting there in 5th, doing great. He's had a ton of speed this season.
All right, we're halfway to the finish.
Get to halfway. Looks like they've gotten it all spread out behind us now. That cluster is all sorted out a little bit. Hopefully there wasn't any contact or anything. It's way spread out now compared to how it was just a handful of laps ago. Maybe there was something in the mirror that I didn't see.
0.858.
Okay.
That was fun. No damage to Richmond.
Massive push out of the corner, up into the wall. Right behind Kevin, maybe. Getting that close behind him took the air off my front end, and I lost all front downforce. So you wouldn't expect that to come into play too much at this place. Maybe we just got on it too early, not being able to see as well, being that close behind him. Ooh, Nick Martin looking to the outside on Alex, going for 4th place. Can he make it work? He's up there still. Do we try and make a move on Kevin on the outside? I don't know if we're going to get that to work. Get a run off the top side, maybe. But now he's going to look to get around Alex. Maybe we just have to follow him. Get our nose there.
Stay high. Still there.
And we make that pass. Can we set anything up on Kevin? Even if we get to his inside, I don't know if we can make the pass. The outside's looking real good right now. Oh, and they're wrecking behind us.
Man, caution is out. Caution
What happened there?
single file.
Warren and Alex came together. That's unfortunate. I don't think we pit here, do we? 42 to go. Do we want 4?
Pit road is now
Let's just stay out. We didn't do that many laps. That was only like a 10-lap run. Getting some good green runs, though, which I'm happy about. Is anybody else up here going to pit? Oh, Eric to pit road, since I think Colton and Billy both stayed out. Let's try and cool these tires off a little bit. Having some good, clean runs, though. It looks like Colton has gotten the lead. Billy was in the lead. Nick Martin is doing a great job on presumably 2 tires. That is working really well for him. I tried that in my testing, and I did not like it. Nick is already up to 11th, it looks like. I wonder if he took 2 that first stop. Basically half the field coming down pit road there, might as well. But I don't think those 10 laps are going to be much to worry about for us. It was feeling more slidey at the start of that run than it did at the start of the race. But I guess maybe the cars being on track has heated it up a little bit more. The racing line, at least. We'll have to be careful with the start here. Make sure we don't slide the tires. Sitting real good in 5th right now, though. I would love to get a top 5. We don't have a top 5 this season yet. That would really help us in the points. If we can just eke out a solid finish. Always shooting to get a top 10 at least, but would love to trickle in a couple top 5s, but this league is just so tough. These guys are so dang fast. Kind of just have to strategize yourself in the right spot and get lucky.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Alright, man, line up on the outside road.
There are 34 people on the lead lap still, looks like. Warren just got put a lap down. I think he was on pit road. He may have some damage. We'll have to be careful. Sean got caught back up behind us. That last restart was pretty hectic with the traffic, so we'll have to be careful with that. Warren could, if he doesn't have much damage, he could race his lap back.
Get ready.
So he'll be wanting to try and get around Colton. If he gets an instant yellow, if his nose is ahead of him, that could help. But there's also lucky dogs enabled if he gets another yellow.
Green flag, green flag. Good job, man. You're good.
He might have a lot of damage or just be backing out of it since he's got lucky dog. At least for the moment, until if we get a run long enough to start lapping people. Kevin gets around Nick Martin real quick, and we get an instant yellow.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
We may have been able to get around Nick Martin. I was feeling pretty gripped up there, and he was sliding up a little bit.
Pit road
wasn't. I just turned down the track. I wasn't trying to pass you. I wasn't trying to be tied up against the wall. I don't know why everybody guards the top side.
It's the 81 car.
Yeah, everyone does that on these single file restarts. Do I want
The
to...
car just so tied up against the wall. They won't, I did that last restart too. I wasn't trying to get a run or jump anybody.
I think I may speed this one up. Lucky Dog should get the wave around next lap, and then I think I'll subtract one.
Car 50.
Or he'll get the Lucky Dog right now, so that works out for Warren. Back-to-back cautions, we'll go ahead and speed this one up.
So with that being said, if that was you that spun on my outside, I didn't cause that. I didn't touch you. I held my line.
Let the 50 car by.
I think he'll be able to get around. It looks like he may have some left front damage.
Alright, man, we're going green next
Alright,
time by.
let's get this show on the road. See if we can't get a good start like Kevin had.
Go back and watch the replay. I even lifted to try not to get beside you. But I just ain't keeping it up by the wall because they get too tight up there.
Get ready.
It's tough to get a good restart up there, that's for sure. Being this far up, though, we kind of have to stay in line
Alright, man. Pace car.
so we don't jump in front of people.
Green flag, green flag.
Get a good run, see if we can get around Nick Martin. Look to his inside at least. I don't know if we'll be able to get it to work.
Still there? Hold the line.
2 tires, maybe not so good on the restarts.
Still there? Hold the line.
Try and leave room without it snapping on me. We get around him, we're up to P4.
Delete it to the 22.528.
Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Colton driving away from it. I think Colton is the only repeat winner we've had this season, and he may be looking to add on to that. Oh, Connor got real tight behind us. Sent Nick Martin up the track a little bit. We're overdriving entry. That's hurting us on exit. Connor's gotten clear. He may be able to get up here and pass us or challenge us. Have to wait and see where the new tires look like they're coming from. We're getting pretty tight on entry. Overdriving it. Kevin looking like he's getting closer to Billy, maybe looking to make a pass. He's looking to his inside now. Are we going to be able to do anything if we get there? Probably not. Though that outside is hard to compete with.
Delete it to the 22.76.
We got less than 30 laps to go. I don't know if we want to pit again this race. Eric's coming though. And we're in the wall. Don't need that, but luckily it didn't hurt us too bad. Eric's moving up quickly. He's using the middle lane. He's got a ton of grip on those new tires. He's also just got a ton of speed. Got a lap car ahead of Colton. Marius holding his line, doing what he needs to.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Look to the inside on Kevin, but I doubt we can do anything down here.
Outside. Stay low.
Gets too tight off the corner.
Stay low.
But we kind of held even with him.
Stay low.
Oh, we overdrove it and slid up. Yeah, here comes Eric.
Still there. Hold the line.
We're going to have to get in behind Kevin, and then Eric's going to get by us.
Just clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Still there.
Maybe Eric can open the door on Kevin's outside.
All clear, all clear. The lead is
We're not going to have anything to stop Eric.
048. You got one outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there. Stay low.
Keep a hold of it. Try and not let Connor get to our outside. We should be able to duck in line here.
Clear high, clear high.
Holding it down low is probably not a good thing for our tires.
Thanks, Marius.
We can't quite get there.
Inside. All clear, all clear. You got
Oh, we
one
maybe
inside.
can.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
No, we're not. Dang it.
You got one outside. Stay low. Still there. Hold the line.
We're so dang tight off the corner, I can't do anything either lane.
All clear, all clear. You got one
Sorry,
outside.
right.
Stay low. Clear high, clear high.
Billy getting past up there. Or trying to. Ooh, Eric got super tight.
You got one outside. Still there. Hold the line. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. The lead is on 23.
Possible to pass down low.
1. Stay low.
Just can't be done.
Still there. Hold the line. All clear, all clear.
Dang it. This is going to allow Connor to sneak by our outside too, if we keep it up. Kevin's losing a ton of grip center of corner, but I can't do anything on the inside.
Inside. Stay high. Cross low.
Just got to be patient, cool the tires down a little bit. Maybe we can do something. Everybody going up to guard the top. Eric can't get by Billy. Billy's running up high. And we get a caution. Less than 10 to go. Do we want tires? We're about a second slower again. Do we try rights? Do we try rights only? I don't know. Do we just not pit? I want a top 5 so bad, but I don't see any way we can get one unless everybody pits. What's Colton gonna do? Stay out, stay out, stay out. Alright. We're staying out. Not that many laps left and no green, white, checkered, so kind of just have to stick with it.
We have 10 to go this time by.
Single file now, no lap cars to the inside. Being within 10 to go. This has been a fun race, had some good long runs.
Car 30. Got the lucky dog. Let it by.
We're definitely getting tighter though. I think we want to move the brakes back a little bit, just a touch. Cool these tires off some, then see what they feel like. It's gonna get loose down the straightaway, the front stretch. Got to be aware of that.
Left up 30. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
That's Chad getting his lap back. It's been a fun one. It's been tough. It's been a tough battle. Colton looking like he's going to get another win unless Billy's got anything for him here. How many people we got on the lead lap? Still. 31 on the lead lap. It's been a good race. Not that many cautions either, like we've said. In-sim race time right now is almost 11 o'clock. So right down to the end of it. Can we get a good restart, keep Connor behind us? He's definitely quicker than us. Sean and Shane may be as well. But I think we're a little quicker than Kevin. It's just we can't pass him. Something will have to happen, I think, for us to have an opportunity. If we get to his inside entering 1 on the restart, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything. It's just going to be too tight. And that may be dangerous. That may get Connor to our outside and we may lose a spot. Really want to hang on to a top 5 here. If we can. If we can. Eric, is he going to have anything for Colton? He's gotten caught up now. With about 7 laps to go. Once we take the green. There's going to be wheel spin. Watch out for wheel spin on this start.
Get ready.
It's going to be sketchy.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Maybe I was a little too cautious. And we get another yellow. Where did that one happen? Probably get a restart. Oh, Ian's way at the back now. That's unfortunate.
Pit road is now open.
We didn't get a very good start compared to everybody in front of us, but I think we were going to be able to stay ahead of Connor. This caution probably helps us not lose the top 5 here. I think we had no option to pit there. I think it's just too few laps left. If it was 20 to go, 25 to go, probably that works. I think the time to pit was when Eric pit last.
This is less than optimal.
Less than optimal. It's top 5. It's the only time we've run top 5 this season. We should get a restart here. Actually, I'm just going to speed it
A
up.
little too late. I wish we had about 40 more laps.
Let it by on the outside.
Since we're going to get a restart, I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up.
Yeah, I seem to figure all these races out about 2/3 of the way through. If we could have a practice race, that'd be great.
Yeah. We need a companion series. Bush
I
series.
felt really good in this one. I just wish my graphics got screwed up at the beginning.
Shane's running good. He's running 8th.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Let's go ahead and get it going.
Let the 30 car by.
Chad should have time to get caught up, being a short track. Since we're going green anyway, might as well shorten it. Don't have to wait as long. That gives him an extra lap to maybe make a move. I don't think it's going to harm Colton's chances.
Get ready.
I'll start Colin.
Alright, man. 8 cars in.
Oh, you're good.
Green flag, green flag.
Much better restart for us that time. Oh, they're making contact right on our outside. Eric and Billy.
Clear low, clear low. Delete. Get up 22.7.
Oh, Billy's lost a ton of grip.
Hold your line. Inside. Too wide there. Stay high. White flag. One more left to go. Clear low, too wide there. All clear, all clear.
And we lose the top 5 because of it. Can we gain it back?
Outside. Stay low. All behind that. Clear high, clear high. Outside.
We're just too dang tight. And we lose the top 5. 6th place though.
Great job, driver.
Billy just slid up. He had no turn, and we got caught in the middle and couldn't do anything. But 6th place, that's our best finish so far this season. No top 5 still.
Cool.
No matter what we do, we can't get a top 5.
Spencer.
Good race, fellas.
Hey, good race.
Good race. That was a fun one. Good win once again.
No waste of time in the end, I guess. I mean, I don't know why I couldn't have a black flag cleared.
5.
Got to get Eric there
All right,
on the
man.
sensor
That's
like
it.
John
The
Ford.
race is
That
over.
didn't work.
3, 2,
81, 87.
right here.
All right.
All the damage is repairable.
Yeah, sadly I had to get a little physical with Billy there.
Yeah. 80, 85.
If I wanted to have any chance.
All right. We'll take a look at all the incidents and consider that a successful race once again. Great job to everybody. That was fun. Hopefully we can get to the beginning. And of course they've got it way too loud. Okay. 6th place, I'm happy with that. I wish we could have gotten top 5, just could not. Jump to lap 38. I think the caution, unfortunately, was SK stopping on the track, which is unfortunate. See his last lap here. Yeah. If you're going to quit the race, go to pit road. I don't care if you're fast or slow or you're not having a good time. There's no reason to ruin a good run by just stopping on the track. If you're planning on joining the race and doing the full thing anyway, there's no reason you can't do an extra lap and go to pit road. He was on the apron for a few laps anyway. He could have easily gotten there, but that ruins a good run. But luckily, we still had a fun time, fun, good race. Tyler big loose on entry there. And then, what do we go to here? Oh, Warren just gets into Alex, looks like, just gets in a little too deep. And that's what we saw in our mirror. I don't think Alex caught the wall a little bit. I think Warren just kind of overcooked it. Just a mistake there, unfortunately. Oh, nearly gets hit again, nearly again. There's a couple people getting close there, and then we go back green. Chad is just getting loose up on the outside of Shane, and that gives Chad some damage. He managed to get his lap back, though, at the last restart. Oh, and that's not the caution. The caution is this. Bradley losing it on entry. I was not getting loose there. That was tight, really, there. Maybe he had the brakes parked way back. He gets some contact. Alex gets into him. Oh, Bryce comes up the track. Maybe he thought he was going to get in behind Alexander. Alexander running a little bit higher, but I think he had to lift a little bit. He was going to get up into the wall, and then that put him in the perfect spot there to get tagged by Bryce as he was coming up the track. That's unfortunate, both of them. And then, oh, Bradley gets sent into the corner. Gets some more damage on the rear end, and then Warren up into it. And I think that is it until we see Eric drive up into Billy. And then I'm right behind this in 5th, hoping I can hold on to it. I was just going to run the outside with Billy, but then he slid way up, so that put me on his inside, and then we were 3 wide. I just kind of had to back out of it. I don't think we could have held on the outside of Connor there. We're getting very loose. Now we're just behind the 2 wide. We can't do anything except hope maybe Billy's a little bit too tight through the center and allow us to get back by him. But he's able to hang on, being so top line dominant, and we just get stuck here. And Connor takes advantage of that little moment. Like I said, you got to have some luck to be able to get good finishes, and we managed to get 6th. I'm happy with that. 0x until right there, but would have loved the top 5. And then everybody's just crashing after the race. But Colton gets another win, 3rd win on the season for him. Great job to him. I don't think he's been to like 5 out of the 7 races, so pretty good win percentage there. And let's take a look at the points. Eric gets the fastest lap. He leads 37 laps, winds up with 146 total. Colton leads 45, so he gets most laps bonus, I think. We get 120 points. And, oh, Ryan led some laps. He stayed out one of those times, so he ties with Nick Martin for a top 10. Nick Martin held on really well with those, I assume, 2 tires. Anybody else lead a lap? Doesn't look like it. But 5 cautions for 18 laps. I sped up a couple there. And yeah, it was fun. Wind up with 120 points. I believe that's the most we've gotten this season. Billy led some laps. I didn't see that. Yeah, he led 8, so he ties with Connor for that many laps, or that many points. Here's the rest of the field. Nick winds up with an 11th. And Alexander, 17th after that spin. Alex and Warren were both doing really well. And they came together and ended up in a not-so-good spot, unfortunately. But they had some speed. Could have worked out better for them. And let's take a look at the season standings. See if Kevin, extends his lead a little bit. A little less than 100 points ahead of Sean. I'm stuck in third here, but we got a little bit of a bigger gap on Nick Martin. Shane rounding out the top 5. Down here, Colton with his 3 wins and some missed races still puts him good for 12th. Once the drop weeks kick in, he's going to shoot straight up the leaderboard, as well as Nick, who also has a win. Billy, I think, has also missed a race, so they're all the people with wins that have missed a couple races are going to go way up to the top. But I'm happy with the 6th place. That helps our average finish quite a bit and gets us some good points. See if we can finish top 5 at the end of this season. I don't think we have any chance of winning it unless we can round off a couple wins, but that is going to be basically impossible with our speed. But thank you all for joining. That was another fun one. Had some good long runs. We're up to 62 unique drivers in the season. Big thank you to everybody for showing up and having a good time with us. Next week is Charlotte for the 600, but we're doing 100 laps. But that will be our longest race of the season. And should be a fun one as well. I've worked on the setup a little bit. I've got 2 versions of it. One that's a little bit not as bad, and another one that I've just completely broken, and I'm trying to figure out which one I want to run. I think the one that's not as bad is actually a little bit looser. The one I completely broke kind of feels tighter, but it's like not as you would expect. It's weird. I'm going to do some more messing around with that. We'll see what setup we end up with for the race. But that was Richmond night race, and it was a fun one. And thanks for watching.